What if I told you, the car sitting in your driveway right now has already made money for 5, 6, maybe 10 different companies, and it's not done yet, because here's what nobody tells you when you walk onto that lot. Dealerships don't really sell cars, that's the cover story. What they actually sell is you. Welcome to Behind the Brands. Let's expose the machine. Here's a number that will stop you cold. The average profit a dealership makes selling you a brand new car is somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 on a $50,000 vehicle. That's less than 4%. So if margins are that tight on new cars, why are there over 18,000 franchise dealerships in the United States alone? Why do some dealership owners pull in tens of millions of dollars a year? Because the car on the showroom floor is bait. The real money starts the second you sit down to talk numbers, and it starts with one sentence. What monthly payment are you comfortable with? Not what's your budget, not what's the price, monthly payment, because the moment you answer that question, you've handed them the keys to the entire deal. They can stretch your loan from 4 years to 7 years, they can slide in fees, they can adjust the interest rate. And here's the part that will make your jaw drop. Dealerships often have the power to mark up your interest rate. The bank approves you at 5%, the dealer tells you 7%. That difference goes straight into their pocket, on a $40,000 loan over 6 years. That 2% difference could cost you over $2,000, and you'd never even know it happened. This practice is called dealer reserve, and it quietly generates billions of dollars across the industry every single year. But the real show hasn't even started yet, because now comes the finance and insurance office, the F&I room, the place dealerships call their profit center. This is where the average dealer makes an additional $1,500 to $2,000 per vehicle sold. Some high-volume stores pull $500 to $1,000 in F&I profit per day. Now the offers start rolling in. Extended warranty, rust protection, paint sealant, tire and wheel protection, gap insurance, prepaid maintenance, key fob replacement, windshield coverage, identity theft protection. You're signing papers for a car, and somehow, you're also buying a protection plan for your keys. Here's how powerful this is. The global extended warranty market alone is worth over $150 billion, $150 billion, and studies show that up to 70% of customers who buy extended warranties never use them. Fear is the product. The pitch is always the same. If your transmission goes after the warranty expires, that could cost $4,000 to $6,000 out of pocket, and suddenly that $2,000 warranty sounds like a bargain, even if statistically your car never needs it. Now, let's talk used cars, because this is where things get genuinely wild. When you trade in your vehicle, the dealership is not your friend in that moment. They're going to offer you below market value, sometimes significantly below. Then they'll spend a few $100s cleaning it up, maybe fix a small issue or two, and flip it on the lot for thousands more. The average gross profit on a used vehicle in America is over $2,000. Before financing, before warranties, before add-ons. After all of that, some dealers are making $5,000 to $10,000 on a single used car that you traded in thinking you got a fair deal. Companies built billion-dollar empires on this exact model. CarMax generates over $30 billion in annual revenue. Carvana, even in its turbulent years, moved hundreds of thousands of vehicles. And now artificial intelligence is letting dealers price used cars in real time, adjusting values by the hour based on demand, location, and competition. The used car lot just got a software upgrade, but here's the business hiding behind the business: parts. Every vehicle on the road right now will eventually need something. Brakes, battery, tires, sensors, belts, filters, mirrors, pumps. Something always breaks. The global auto parts market is worth over $500 billion. And here's the brilliant and slightly sinister part. Some manufacturers design their ecosystems so that only their dealers can service certain vehicles properly. Special software, proprietary tools, dealership-only diagnostic systems. Suddenly your repair options shrink, and your bill grows. It's the razor and blade model. Sell you the razor cheap, then profit on every blade for the rest of your life. Luxury brands have mastered this completely. A routine repair on certain European vehicles can cost 2 to 3 times what the same repair costs on a domestic car. Parts that would be $50 anywhere else are $200 because of the badge on the hood. Now let's talk about where this is all heading, because what's coming next is going to completely redefine how the auto industry makes money. Electric vehicles changed the game once already. Tesla didn't just build a car, they built a software platform on wheels. And then, something almost unbelievable happened. BMW launched a subscription for heated seats, a feature physically built into the car you already own, locked behind an $18 monthly charge. That's not a car feature anymore, that's a software license, and the industry noticed. Because here's what recurring revenue means for a business. You sell a car once, you make a few $1,000s, you charge a monthly subscription for features. And you make money every single month. For years. While the customer drives away thinking they already paid for everything. Imagine the roadmap. Autonomous highway driving. $29.99 a month. Advanced AI assistant. $14.99 a month. Premium parking assist. $9.99 a month. Remote vehicle monitoring. Another monthly fee. Analysts are now projecting that software and subscription revenue could add up to $40 billion annually to the auto industry by 2030. The car is becoming a phone plan with wheels. And then there's the data. Future vehicles will know everywhere you go, every route, every stop, every restaurant, every store, how fast you drive, how hard you brake, how often you're on the road. That data has value to insurers, advertisers, city planners, and corporations you've never heard of. Your driving behavior could one day determine your insurance rate in real time. Your commute could trigger targeted ads on your dashboard. The car isn't just transportation anymore. It's a data collection device that happens to have 4 wheels. And here's the part that ties it all together. The average American spends over $12,000 a year on vehicle ownership, purchase payments, insurance, fuel, maintenance, parking, tolls, registration. $12,000. That's $1,000 a month. Flowing through an ecosystem of dealerships, lenders, insurers, manufacturers, parts suppliers, and increasingly, software companies. Every mile you drive is feeding something bigger than you realized. When you walked into that dealership, you thought you were buying a car. What you were actually doing was subscribing to a system designed from the ground up to monetize you. Not once, not twice, but continuously. For as long as you own that vehicle, the car was never just the product. You were. If this opened your eyes to how the automotive machine really works, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What industry should we expose next? Because behind every brand, there's always another story.